Here we go. I'm psychically leatherworking. There we go. Hey! Loofwax! Welcome! How much do I owe you? Here. Take 3 shiny hides. Nice. Now I can make bricks easier. Wish I had that when I was tiling the place. I feel like the tiling could use a little work. I don't know. I like that I didn't tile the center. That way it can keep the foresty feel. Assuming nobody like chops down all my trees.
Thanks, Granddad.
Dark Poet, thanks for the follow. Aren't you in the settlement? Yeah, Dark Poet, you've been here since like day 1. Welcome, thank you for the follow. Alright. Now we can sell the old chisel for a few nickels. Really got like 4 orders for chisels out there. I guess we do. I mean, we've got 2. But yeah, I need to donate the good leather to the research cause. Is there like a good way? Maybe Mutation has like an order out for these. Dirty leather. Lots of orders out there. I think some of them might be for me. We do. So if I delete my order for sturdy leather, and I can just hope these are mutations orders for sturdy leather. Oh hey, Dark Poet, thank you so much for the subscription. Hey, that's simple leather. Sturdy leather. Yeah. I don't know who ordered that, but they've got it now. I'll save the rest for mutation. I'm kind of hoping some of those were for mutation. Teleported to another region just to pick up cheap resources. I've been thinking about that too. Let me see if I can do a market search for like Amerium ingots. No? It's definitely not Ermarium. Search. Let's see, I've got like cheap buy orders. But like somebody's selling these for 60. Takes like 10 of them to make an Amarium fence, and those sell for like 800. 64, like that's a decent price. The molten, I can work with that. And so like I can just go around buying all the Amarium in the world, I've noticed. Baldo Shade is selling 8 of these for 200. Good luck. But like I did notice I can buy. Here's the thing, Taverna has some of the craziest prices. Which also makes it feel like it's the place to sell things. I think Taverna has like the most realistic prices given like the material cost of things. Like you could go from town to town, pick up these things. Somebody's selling this for $4,000. Alright, I could have swore I saw like ingots for sale for much, much cheaper than this, but like being a trader in this game, like you could just start by selling sticks and make yourself up to be a billionaire. Maybe not sticks, but something like that. Okay, what am I doing? I've got like 15 minutes left. I think I kind of want to explore. I want to go to Frostgate. We'll take like the remaining time to check out like the areas of our empire we haven't seen. Gooseman. Do like Gooseman. He was the guy who popped into chat not too long ago and said he wanted to be part of our kingdom. You got tier 3 stations. There's a good hunting spot around here. That would be great. Hi, Gooseman. How goes it? Things are looking up. Nice. New Haven is kept at bay. Good, good, good. I noticed the T3 workbenches. Pretty nice around here. Ooh, there's hunting like right out here. There's a website good for searching all region markets. I did notice that too. Song's terrible. I'm gonna skip ahead. Anyway, just out world exploring. Have a good day. So like I shot New Haven a message. We expanded our territory. This path goes to the sea. I'm actually interested in checking that out. Wagon ready. Nice. Yeah, let's follow their road. See where it goes. Originally, I wanted to like check out the territory in our settlement, but I am curious. This is a really spacious road. They've got a very pretty river over here. More hunting. Close to a road kind of pinned in with the river. Some more hunting on the other side of the river. This is pretty nice. You can find like just a huge dense population of hunting. Like so far, I've seen tons along the river, which is great. Like I love that for us. And here it is. Here's the edge of the ocean. Is that hunting like right up on that island? That's cute. So yeah, this road's not a bad hunting trip. Kill those two, you head up the road with your wagon. Try the Kings of the North, they have a few really dense hunting spots. Really? And let's, why not? My God, it's hard to get around here. Like, the smart thing to do would be to, like, run along the coast. But I feel like that's a little more boring to watch. Like, I want to actually kind of explore the forest a little bit on the way over there. If somebody was really crazy... Oops. Don't go down there, it's a dead end. Unless you're a jackal, apparently. Ow. Ow. Someone was really crazy. Like, there's just enough room for a new empire. I thought there was. I was gonna say you could put like a watchtower here, but apparently you would gobble up the basilisk. We could extend our empire down here without too much crossover. The Kings of the North never have anybody online. We did meet them once. They came up to visit. They were very polite. I like them. Being polite, I did shoot a message to New Haven, you know, to say like, hey, we're neighbors now. And, you know, no harm meant. We're expanding towards you, but only because we were asked kindly. I think people are a little afraid of New Haven, but, like, they're not willing to, like, talk to them. I don't know. I am a little curious, like, how the conversation would have gone if they actually did want to expand. towards us. But like, I got the impression like they got what they want up here. Like they've got a foothold in the mountains. There's some hunting. In a very inconvenient spot. But it's here. Lots of jackals, a pretty tree. Running towards the teratoads is never a good idea. Yeah, I shot New Haven a message and they're like, yeah, no problem. We weren't planning on expanding more anyway. But you know, it's like, okay, so if you were planning on expanding, would you have killed me? Would you have tried? Because people seem to have that perception of like New Haven, that they gobble up everybody. But I need like a real example of somebody like saying, don't gobble us up, and then getting gobbled up. Are there Amerium veins near the settlement? Oh, over at Frostgate? I didn't see any. Wasn't really looking though. So far, there's an Amerium vein or Amerium mine like here, and I hear there's another one up here. And so like we've got a couple of caves nearby, at least along the road. It's a decent hunting spot. Kinda flat. Love a good flat hunting spot. Like when finding a good hunting spot, you either need it to be flat so that you can like cart everything, or you need everyone to be trapped. What's this road? Maybe this is a hunting road? It doesn't seem like it's going anywhere in particular. There's some hunting. All right. I think this is a hunting road. Like occasionally people will build like roads that seemingly go nowhere, just for the sake of like hunting. And this one's going through some crazy territory. The Baker's Coven. You do seem to like their cooking. Stations are still tier 2. Everyone kind of clustered. And then they've got like this lovely little port out here. What are you selling? Braxite. You got 30 Braxite. They did make quite a lot of bricks. At least to make this path. But yeah, this is kind of a nice settlement. Road leads like up here. I want to know is, does it do like a loop back? Alright, back to wandering. Yeah, this is a decent hunting path. Getting closer to the Kings of the North. They've got like some really interesting water features I like. Ooh. There's a little hunting cluster. And some decently like high walls around them too. Wow. So the area here is kind of flat, but they can't really get away. They'd have a hard time. It looks like they're doing fine getting away. This is a good hunting area. But, let's see. With the tier 2 hunting stations over at the Baker's Coven, close are we? Vitoria. Not very close. So like, I'd still be carting these guys for quite a ways. But we get it like a skiff. And then we can load them all up on that and sail them to Vitoria. Like that might be okay. The slightly elevated ponds near the capital are cool. Yeah. That's exactly what I was going to show you guys. And anyone who's like made the raft trip like around the edge of the peninsula has probably seen them. What cave is this? I want to check it out. I also don't want to get eaten by these toads and jackals at the same time. Jackals everywhere, huh? It's an interesting flat spot. Forest is so dense. Alright, a little more hunting. Is it just this one? That's kind of lame. There's a couple of puddles. And a tiny little pond. Kinda neat. More hunting, but on like really, really rough ground. It is next to the ocean though, so you got that going for it. So skiff hunters would have a really good time here. I see like a line of NPCs over here. I think we're almost at Vitoria. Ah, nice, but like I can't actually climb up there now. Let me in. Alright, so this is the Kings of the North. They've got a couple tier 3 smelters. It's one tier 3 loom. Oh. They do have multiple tier 3 tanning pits here. So like right now, this is a better place for hunting and smelting. If you want to like churn out things very quickly. We'll get there. They've got owls. Nice. Look at the things they're selling. Some cheap tools. Some rough rope. Straight up timber. And sturdy leather for 150. Yeah, that's fair. I won't be buying it. But I can understand why you'd be selling it at that rate. Yeah. It's a nice little place. I know, you got so many cool water features around. Feel like you should be building out towards them. Doing some terraforming. Yeah, if you sneak out just a little ways over here. Want to show everyone the tide pools. Like, check out this cozy little place. You got like a nice little pool with an overlook of the ocean. Like, I want one of these in real life. Oh man, do they connect through this little secret passage? They do. Like, I desperately want this spot in real life. I would take the kids here, we'd splash around in the pool and not, you know, get worried about being pulled out to sea. What's back here? It's a really pretty waterfall spot. Like, it would take a lot of terraforming, I think. 'Cause it's not a very flat area. But I feel like over here would be where I would have placed the settlement. I guess there's like no bridges, so you're kind of screwed for hauling stuff back. It's still just such a little pretty spot. This little sea shelf here makes me a little uncomfortable. I liked it when it was a tide pool. Curious to see what the water settlements would look like. And if that update will bring something that can help with crossing rivers, yeah, me too. I think it's going to. Because the only way I could see them implementing that like easily is if you're basically just replacing a water hex with like a land hex. Right? Like if they do that and there's no like elevating or lowering land, then like I could see like putting those tiles on like a river. I feel like you have to be able to drop those anywhere. Because like I think people are going to want to have like cities in the middle of the ocean, right? They want to build their Kevin Costner water world. And so if you don't have to have a claim token down to place them, then I imagine you can make bridges across rivers that way. Like making an actual bridge like wouldn't work out. There's some more hunting. Alright, let's teleport back to camp. My alarm went off a while ago. I was supposed to stop streaming. But like making a bridge like across like a gap that you go over and under is very like mechanically difficult for like how they made the game. So that's unlikely. But if you just one for one replace water tile with land tile, like that's very doable. Make a bridge or something, there has to be it has to be from bank to bank in a straight line, with costs increasing exponentially with the distance crossed. Rug. I mean, I'm just thinking about like the programming difficulty of it. Because the way they made this game is it's actually secretly two-dimensional. Like, look at it from like an overhead view. And so if you build like a bridge from here to here, right? Like if you look at it like from this angle, you'd feel like you should be able to easily like go under it, right? The way they program the game, you're looking at it from like an overhead view and there's no concept of like over and under. Like the three-dimensional like nature of this world is all kind of like visual tricks. Which looks very great. I really appreciate like how they did it. But if you just like replace a water hex with a land hex, you could make like a bridge across here with no underneath. That would be the easiest way they could implement it. And so that's kind of what I think they're going to do with the water cities. Like anything else is kind of like a big engine change. Not like a huge engine change, but like enough that it would take a lot of work. Yeah, that's why they're struggling to implement bridges. Yep. Alright, what am I doing with my life? It's been half an hour. I can probably pan a few more of these guys. Gotta keep the tannery running 24/7. So I think my little peaceful role in the settlement for a while is going to be making green leather. Because there's very few people in our settlement who can do that. I know Mutation's working very hard to get us upgraded to tier 4. So I want to support in the way I can, and I think leather's the way to do it. Alright, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I had a great time again. We'll play more of this tomorrow. Stick around if you are on Twitch. We'll find somebody to raid. If you're on YouTube, stick around. We will find somebody to raid. Is anybody playing anything cool? We've got Elden Ring Night Rain. And we've got somebody playing Celeste. I'm gonna raid somebody playing Celeste. We recently played through that. That was a fun game. Definitely recommend checking that out. Jafaz is a cool guy. And on YouTube, I'll raid somebody if we can. If we can't, we won't. Rating Dan a guest on YouTube. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.